Good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, everybody. We're about to hit the afternoon, but it's not there yet. How you guys doing? It's your guy, DeMarcus Tunstall, here with the Beta Project here. You can always find us on YouTube at Humble and Focused, all one word. Today is October 23rd, and today's video title is Knock Knock. And so today's quote is, "The universe is always speaking to us through little messages, coincidences, and synchronicities that remind us to stop, look around, and be present." All right, let's get started, shall we? All right, that's a good idea. Hey, I'm DeMarcus. I'm here for you guys. So you guys, this week is the Legacy Week, so I got my Legacy shirt on. If you remember my Legacy shirt, let me show you. In each one of these little letters of Legacy has different things in there, like longevity, assets, vision, learning, hustle. All that stuff's built in the Legacy, and I love this shirt. I actually bought two of them. But I'm wearing this shirt for the week to let you know that legacy is where we're trying to go. It's not about you. It's about what happens after you. Johnny Appleseed planted a whole lot of plants back in the day. But I'm pretty sure that he knew when he was doing all this planting based on, how trees grow, that it wouldn't be him that was in the shade of these trees, but instead it would be the future people that would be nourished and shaded by this tree. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. I gotta turn my light on for you. All right, much better. So, legacy. So let's talk about this. So knock knock. Let's tell you a knock knock joke. Knock knock. Who's there? You guys say who's there? Of course you did. Knock knock. Who's there? DeMarcus. DeMarcus who? DeMarcus, answer the door because it's me. It's the universe, and I'm trying to show you something. And it's hilarious, right? No. All right. So the reason that we did knock knock is because everybody knows what a knock knock is. And a knock knock is whenever somebody comes to your door and they do knock knock, or somebody says a knock knock joke. The ironic part about knock knock is that if you decide not to answer it, the only thing knock knock is going to do is either knock again or not knock again. Average situation, knock knock is just not going to force itself in. But knock knock is a signal. It's a, hey, I'm here. I'm making you aware that I am outside. Please come and open the door. So ladies and gentlemen, when knock knock happens in your life, do you open the door? And so the reason that this brought up is because we're talking about the opportunities that the universe will present you with on a consistent basis. The universe is consistently trying to talk to you. How do I know? Because one, I've actually been noticing something lately that I've kind of been ignoring, but the universe is trying to tell me something lately, and I'm being very serious. This is actually my epiphany with this. The universe is telling me that you cannot do this alone. Based on sermons I've heard from preachers, things that have popped on my Facebook, things that people have told me, all these different things have been telling me that you can't do it alone. There's a quote that I just heard this weekend at my real estate investors and entrepreneurship conference, and it said, if you want to do it fast, do it alone. But if you want to do it far, do it with others. And so that's as simple as it can be, ladies and gentlemen. And I keep hearing different things. The universe is trying to tell me, don't do it alone, don't do it alone. And some of you are like, oh yeah, well, DeMarcus, you talk about, getting rid of your friends and making your friends acquainted. Yes, exactly. But at the same time, I need to be seeking out those on the same path as I am. So when you find people that resonate in your heart and your mind and where you're trying to go and say similar things, then all of a sudden you're going to realize, wait a second, I need to be aligning with people like this because you are a magnet. Oh, I wish I had my book here. You are a magnet. You're consistently attracting the kind of people who can solve your problem, the kind of people that you are like. So to do that, you got to bring in those people. You're already putting out, it's like a magnet. You're magnetizing everything. But the only thing that comes back to a magnet is the polarity of the opposite or another magnet. Okay, that we can go there, but we'll say another magnet magnetizes that, right? So you're drawing another magnet to you. If you don't open up and see that the universe is trying to tell you something, it won't knock forever. And I don't want you to lose the blessing or the idea or the possibility or the synchronicity or the coincidence that it keeps coming to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, the universe is talking in some of the most magnificent ways. People who know me know that I've been very in touch with what the universe is saying. And the problem with me is not necessarily that I don't hear what the universe is saying, but that I try to ignore what the universe is saying because I don't necessarily like I don't like what the universe is trying to tell me. So I say, no, I'm not going to do it. But the universe is like, okay, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to keep showing you. There is a lesson in the Bible, there's a lesson in personal development, there's a lesson all over that says this. It says, when you don't learn the lesson you're supposed to learn, you are doomed to repeat the lesson. So if you don't learn what you're supposed to learn, you are doomed to repeat the lesson. Just like we talked about before about playing a video game. If you're on a video game and you're on a level, if you don't beat the level, you don't get to go to the next level. You have to start all over again. But most of you guys keep hitting the same. You want like, why do I keep finding the same person? Why do I keep getting the same amount of money? Why do I keep getting this in my job? Why do I keep tracking the same type of people? Why am I this? Why am I that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you haven't beat the level yet. You keep going back and you keep running into this wall over and over again of the exact same thing that you're doing, but you're not defeating the level. So if you're not willing to take on the level, you repeat the same things. If you're not successfully completing the level, you will repeat the same things. But it isn't until you actually join in and see that, wait a second, I can win. You take the action to win and believe you can win, then you go to the next level. So that knock-knock opportunity is going to keep showing you all the different things over and over again until you're ready to get it. And when you get it, then you can move to the next level. So think about it from my perspective. I was telling you about I can't do this alone, right? And I got to look for the people. How can I create the legacy I want to create if I know legacy that I know, or I don't know, the universe knows that, wait a second, DeMarcus can't create this legacy thing until he gets the right people with him aligned to go forward. So the universe is trying to show me, DeMarcus, you're alone right now. You need to start building your tribe. And the reason it's showing me that is because the next level of me has to do with me being in a situation where my tribe is moving forward with me. That's what the universe is trying to tell me. And I see that. So now, instead of me ignoring all the different things that have been hitting me, I wanted to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, there is something the universe is trying to tell you. Maybe it's to leave this relationship. Maybe it's to stay in this relationship. Maybe it's to do this with your kids. Maybe it's to do that with your kids. Maybe it's to get more money. Maybe it's to give away all your money. Whatever it is, ladies and gentlemen, what it's trying to tell you is that there's something else coming up. It's like you're driving down the highway and you see at like a little road sign, or maybe what do they call those things? A billboard that says "Come eat at Joe's in 2 miles." Ladies and gentlemen, it might show you another one. Say, "Come eat at Joe in 1 mile." Come eat at Joe in 30 seconds. Get off here. If you don't get off that exit, ladies and gentlemen, you miss the opportunity to eat at Joe's. And that's what the universe is trying to do. It's trying to get you to see, hey, this is your billboard. Go eat at Joe's, or step up into your life right now, because as you get closer, there's going to be opportunities you're going to lose because you didn't open up yourself to hear what the universe has to say. When the universe does this, are you receiving that as opening up the door? See, some people don't open the door when there's a knock on the door because they assume it's the creditors trying to get some money from you, or it's somebody bad. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, when someone knocks on your door, you need to answer it, especially if you aren't familiar with what's going on. Take stock in what you have right now and see what continuously keeps repeating itself in your life. What continuously keeps popping up in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the universe trying to tell you something. It's like, hey, you need to take stock in this. So once again, I'm going to show you the beginning. The universe is always, it doesn't say the universe is sometimes. The universe is always speaking through little messages. They're speaking to us through little messages, coincidences, and synchronicities that remind us to stop, look around, and be present. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't describe this any more than I am right now, but coincidences, you always say, oh, that's a coincidence. No, it's not. It's the universe trying to tell you something important is about to happen. Somebody walks into your life that you didn't expect to walk into your life, and all of a sudden there's connection or click, or you guys are on the same page, or they say something that you've been thinking, vice versa, yada, yada. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not coincidence. That's called providence, but I don't want to go into providence right now. That's not a coincidence. That's meant to be. That's necessary. And the only way for you to know that and to realize what it is to step up into it, and you realize the value that it actually has. So that's all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice and simple. When you hear that knock on the door, you need to say, who is it? Or you need to go to the door and you need to open up, because there's something there you need to find. And that knock could be, just like this video says here, that knock could very easily be, it could be a coincidence. It could be little messages that you keep hearing on TV. You keep seeing this or that, or people telling you or talking about you, whatever, or synchronicities. Those are the knocks. And that's what I'm saying. When you got to answer, when you see those things happen, pay attention to those a little bit more. Indulge yourself in it. Put your energy into that. Figure out where that's trying to get you to go. Because you'll be surprised at how the reason that a knock happens is because you're not on the path that you need to be. So let's say, for example, you're about to break up with your girl or your boy, right? And then all of a sudden you see coincidences that say, hey, this is not what you're supposed to do. Or let's say you're trying to stay with your girl or your boy, and there's coincidences that say, hey, this is not what you're supposed to do. If you don't indulge in that, ladies and gentlemen, you will not find out why. The universe might need you to stay with this person because right now they're not perfect, but they will be later on, and they need you to build together. And they are going to be the piece that takes you to the next level. Or you're staying in this relationship because you think it's supposed to be, and you don't want to move because that's what you know to be true. So because of that, you're staying here, but the universe is like telling you all the signs to go. Pay attention to your signs. Your billboards are telling you to get off the exit or get on the exit, or that there's something here that you need to go. Read your billboard and go get it. That's the knock knock. Answer the door. That's all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're building legacy this week. And remember, I believe and I love in each and every single one of you. And I hope you got something from this. If not, it's okay too. You know, somebody did. It wasn't your knock knock moment. But somebody else is going through something. They don't understand why it keeps happening to them over and over again. Or opportunities keep popping up and they don't get it. Well, guess what? Knock knock. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.